Planet Hollywood Duisburg. This is your planet.
Welcome to Planet Hollywood Radio. I'm Diggy and my guests are Francis and Rick from Status Quo. Thanks for taking some time. You are here at Planet Hollywood Duisburg to present your upcoming new album, Bula Quo, and the same titled movie, where you, of course, stare as main characters. The first question that popped into my head when I heard Bula Quo is, what does Bula mean?
Bula means kind of hello or how are you, that kind of thing. Generally, it's like the Spanish say hola, they say bula. Hola, bola, hola, bola, bola. See?
In the movie, you witness a murder and then you get chased by the villain called Wilson, played by John Lovitz.
Yes.
How did you get into this situation?
Well, we were just having a drink in a bar one night, and we overhear something going on that we find very suspicious. So we follow people into this kind of yard, and we climb up on top of a container and witness what do you call it?
Russian
roulette.
Yeah.
We witness a Russian roulette session. And once they realise, of course, that we've witnessed it, then the chase begins. And I'm not going to tell you whether they catch us or not.
Of course.
I'm not going to tell.
Don't tell them.
I'm
Ricky.
just not going to tell you.
Don't tell them, Ricky.
Yeah, but in the trailer we can already see you jumping through windows and jumping from bridges. Status quo like we've never seen before.
Yeah.
What else can the people expect?
We were desperate to escape, because if they catch us, they're going to kill us. So we were very desperate
No,
to...
that was only part of the film. That wasn't real. They wouldn't call us. It's not real.
It wasn't...
No, it's not real. It's a
Wasn't
movie.
real?
No, that's part of the script. They take us up. They wouldn't have killed us.
Why did we run away all the time then?
So they wouldn't kill us.
They wouldn't have... Are you sure?
No, I'm confused now.
It's only a film, wasn't it?
Yeah, wasn't it?
It wasn't real, was it?
Diggy.
You can find out by watching the movie.
Yeah, sorry about
His
that.
name's Dave, actually. I don't know what Diggy's
thought
about.
it was,
Diggy Dave.
I thought it was for real.
No.
No, but you're always on tour and always recording albums. How did you find the time to shoot a movie?
Well, I mean, although we did have a busy schedule, if we hadn't have gone off to do the movie, we would have done something else. But the movie came up and you make space for it, because having never done a movie before, we're not going to turn around and say, nah, thanks, we don't want to make a full-length feature film in Fiji. We're not going to say that. We wanted to do it. So everything got kind of shoved around and we made space for it.
And you also made the music for the film. And how does the music play together with the film?
Well, I think personally it's really good. That's the only way it really works properly for me, is when I hear the album with the film. I see it kind of in two halves. I see the album sitting over there and I see the movie sitting over there. And when they both come together, it all then makes sense to me.
And when did you write the music? Before the film?
Oh, can't remember that. I mean,
I think some was done before. I remember we were in each other's rooms, and he had Go, 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 and I had Searching for Caroline, or the basic idea of Basic for Caroline. And that's when we realised that one of the best things about doing the soundtrack album, that you weren't governed by the parameters of being a status quo album. Although it is a status quo album, it kind of freed us up to just write anything. So the album has very diverse material, and it gives it a lot of light and shade, which to me is a change, really. It goes back to our very early albums, which always had light and shade, which I find is great for me.
So we have Fiji-influenced music on the album and more status quo classics.
Yeah, there's the sound of the clash. Like Rick's track "Go Go Go" and the track "Caroline" and what's the other gun one? "Running John's." And some of them sound like the archetypal status quo, but as I said, there are other songs which the early classic albums always had. We wouldn't have written. No.
Wouldn't have written Mystery Island. I wouldn't have written Mystery Island if I hadn't gone onto an island in the middle of Fiji called Mystery Island.
There's the clue.
There's the clues are there. I wouldn't have written that, and I don't think Francis would have written Bula Bula.
No,
he wouldn't have written that if it weren't influenced by being in Fiji and all the things that are Fijian, and it changed the parameters really, and it gave us a broader outlook.
One last question about this title track, Bula Quo. In the chorus, you also say something in Fiji. What does that mean?
We had this driver called Fox who used to drive us everywhere, and sometimes Fox would fall asleep at the wheel and Rick would have to grab him to wake him up. This is true. And whenever you got anything from Fox, you go, Kunelanga. Pardon me, you go, Kunelanga. I said, what are you saying? And he said, Kunelanga, which means no worries. So if you say to me, I say thank you for something, you say fine, or no worries, like the Aussies say no worries. So Kunelanga, no worries.
Thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you.
Bula. Bula.
Yeah, Bula.
Bulla.
He's full of bulla, this one.